Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from Homemaker. Before I start with our today's video, I would like to thank all our viewers who have liked and subscribed to our channel. And if you haven't done it so far, please don't forget to subscribe for our new releases every week. Also, we would love to hear from you about your experiences, your suggestions, any queries that you have, or any video preferences that you would like to hear from us, you would like to talk about in any of the videos. Please do let us know by commenting in the comment section, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started with our today's video. Today we will be talking about peat moss, one of the most common soil medium that we all use in everyday gardening for our house plants, for outdoor plants, and we will also discuss about why we should not use peat moss and how using peat moss is harming our planet Earth. So friends, before I start talking about why you should not use peat moss in your garden, I would first give you a short introduction of what is peat moss. So peat moss is nothing but decomposed sphagnum moss and some other organic materials. So what happens is that these sphagnum moss and other organic materials, they kind of decompose in large peat bogs or peatlands underwater in the absence of oxygen. And forming of this peat moss or peatlands take ages. It takes centuries for these peat bogs to be formed. So what people do is the miners, they mine this peat moss from the peat bogs or the peatlands, and then they process it, they sterilize it, and then they ship it internationally around the world, which makes this peat moss very expensive to buy as compared to other soil mediums like coco coir or sphagnum moss, the live sphagnum moss, or compost or worm castings and other things. So yeah, this product peat moss is comparatively expensive than other products in the market. So now why this peat bog or peat moss is we should not use it? Because the peat bogs or the peatlands, they work as a carbon sink. So what they do is they actually absorb all the carbon dioxide and the carbon and other toxic gases and methane. They absorb from the environment, and they help to reduce or slow down the global warming process by removing all these toxic gases, these greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. Now, if we mine them from these peatlands, what we are doing is, first thing, we are releasing that carbon again into the environment, which is adding on to the global warming process. And what we are doing is we are finishing that natural reserve, which is cleaning our air naturally, just like trees. Now, but with peat moss or peatlands, it will take ages for it to recover or repair or grow again. Like, it's impossible to be done again in this human generation. So what we are doing by using this peat moss in our garden, we are encouraging the miners to mine more and more of peat moss, and by doing this, somewhere we are also contributing into that global warming process. And if we stop doing that, it's like we all taking a step ahead in stopping that global warming. If we leave those peatlands untouched and we do not mine it, we leave it like that, it'll absorb more carbon dioxide, it'll reduce the global warming, and it'll save our Mother Earth. That is why we should stop using peat moss. We can use other alternatives. As I mentioned, we can use coco coir, we can use sphagnum moss, we can use compost, we can use garden soil, we can use many other things, worm castings, we can make homemade compost. So all these things we can use for our soil, for our plants. Like, from one side we talk about plants, we want to grow plants, we talk about trees and nature and greenery and keeping indoor air fresh by growing plants. But at the other point, we are using peat moss, we are encouraging the miners to mine more and more of peat moss. We are finishing our natural reserves, and adding on to that global warming, we are not doing any good. So friends, let's take a step ahead. Let's stop using peat moss. Let's use other alternatives and keep our planet healthy and safe for us. So friends, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting video, and we will see you next time in another exciting video. Till then, stay safe, happy gardening. Bye bye.